There are a lot of weird Instagram accounts out there. I have seen a few. You've probably been followed by a few like weird bot accounts that post just spam weird things. And I came across an account like by myself. It's actually two accounts, and this is what inspired me to make this video. Like, there are just weird people out there, and I had never even scratched the surface on how weird Instagram can get. But I kind of went down a rabbit hole in this video, and I saw some accounts that are completely like they shouldn't even be on the app. So how we're gonna set this video up is I'm gonna start at the top of the iceberg, and we're gonna work our way down. And I'm gonna put a little scale up here saying like creepy meter or something. So if you're scared easy, I probably wouldn't watch this video. Anyways, let's get into it. The first account we're going to be looking at is LynBeth86. So whenever you first see this account, you might not think anything of it. You know, just scrolling through, it kind of just looks like a typical Instagram mom, nothing weird about it, kind of posting about her old self and stuff. But this as an example. Here, I'll move my camera. Look at her son. There's something off about her son. Her son looks like a grown man. This is not a regular child. And you know, maybe it's just a weird picture. Maybe it's just something, maybe it's just off a little bit. How about we go look at some more pictures of her and her son? This one. What am I looking at right now? It's her and her son? Why do they look like so like weird, you know? Look at her pictures of her kids. It's her and maybe like her sister or something and her two kids. Why does her daughter have makeup? Why does she look exactly like her mother? Why does the Sean guy look exactly how he looks when he's grown up? Like in the face. Why does this look like an AI picture? And if we scroll down even more, it gets worse. Look at this image. The most obvious like random dude's face placed on just a baby. This is weird. And it gets deeper. It gets even deeper the more you go. The more you dive into it, you start seeing images like this, where this guy is present right here. And the more you scroll, you see the same guy again. You see her son in like this. You see her son here. All look exactly the same. You start seeing this guy more and more. Remember this guy's face right here. You start seeing him here. Now he has blonde hair. Now she has blonde hair. But look in the comments. Sean commented, her son. Her son. So how about we visit Sean's accounts? Here's old Sean. Here's her son. I'll move my camera back to where it was. But look at the description of his Instagram account. Welcome to my page. I am LynBeth86 son, Sean, bro. So posting that, you know, he's her son is already kind of weird. But then you scroll onto his accounts. It's even more of these weird images. I found this picture of me and my mom. And it's his mom with like obvious just filter on him. His face doesn't, it just looks planted on there. And notice every single one of these posts, his mom is in the comments right here. LynBeth, LynBeth, LynBeth. Every single one of these comments, like every single one of his comment sections, has her in the comments. It's just odd. And he's posting the weird same like video of his mom. But then I got to this picture. This picture right here. Doesn't this look a little weird? Like, why would Sean be taking a picture with a random kid, you know? But then it kind of looks like a concert area in the background. This kind of looks like a big area. This picture is really familiar, right? Really, really familiar. It's Joe Keery. It's Joe Keery with a fan. This is 100% proof that Sean has placed his face on another person's body. And what's even weirder is I'll send a screenshot of it. You see how LynBeth, she comments on every single one of his videos? I screenshotted this yesterday. On one of his videos, it said LynBeth author. On none of the videos, it says none of these videos, it says LynBeth author. Whenever an Instagram account posts something, and they comment on their own video or picture, it says their username and then it says author. And that means that they posted the video or the picture. It said author next to her name, and then I refreshed the post and the author sign was gone. It went away, but it proves that there's something weird and connected between them, which most likely means that, let's point out the obvious here, she probably makes this account. She probably has some type of weird condition, and she has both of these Instagram accounts where she pretends to have a son, she pretends to have a family, and she creates this whole fake world where her and her son are like love each other, and her son does all these great things, meets all these people, does all this stuff, but it's just not real. None of it is real. It's very, very concerning, and it makes me worry for this person named Lynn Beth right here, because you see all these pictures and videos of her, but then every now and then it'll be an unfiltered image of her like this. Like this is her, like she probably still has like a eyelash filter on, but you can tell she's not 20. She's not 20 and has a 20-year-old son like she's trying to make everyone believe. Like she doesn't look like this with her son. If you guys can explain this in the comments, I would be very interested to hear what you guys think it would be. The mystery behind Lynn Beth here. Alright, so moving on to Instagram account number 2. This one is honestly one of the most confusing Instagram accounts I've ever seen in my entire life, and I don't think anyone has been able to explain it at all yet. So, here it is. The account is Drawl2.1 Journey. It looks like a very botted name, but what's concerning about this account is the images it posts. These are all different posts right here. This is very strange. Each one of these posts has a circle, and has like some grids, has drawn out like hand-drawn grids on each of these posts. And looks like it has some type of like cryptic message, has symbols on it, but the comments are even more confusing. Like there's just some random person in these comments commenting, I closed the door gently, it knocked back twice. Darn it, I was so close to finishing that project and now I've hit another roadblock. It's like the universe has a funny way of reminding me nothing ever goes smoothly. What are we talking about right here? We're getting so lost in this. I have no clue what's happening right now in any of these posts. Like, it's some type of encrypted something, I'm sure. Like, what does any of this mean? Each of these has a cross. Each of them is like cyan, blue, white, black. But like, what does this mean? It's the same person commenting too. Whenever, like, just commenting random things that make no sense. When reality tilts slightly, like a picture frame no one touched. What in the world is happening? Very, very concerning. And there's a lot of these accounts. That's the crazy part. This is not a one-of-one account. There are hundreds of these accounts. Whenever I was scrolling through, they were all the same. So I picked out like 3 of them. But then there's also minus color, I can't even say that, it's just a bunch of letters. So this account kind of follows the same like vibe as the other one, cyan, dark blue, white, black, but this time it has the grid on each of the posts. Like this, I don't know what this is, but none of them mean anything. Like this one looks like dice. What is this? Why do these have so many likes? Who is liking this post? Why are 54 people liking this post? And whenever you go in the comments on this account, I'm going to have to blur like most of these comments, but it's just repeating a slur over and over and over and saying like terrible things, which is very, very strange. Not super strange for Instagram, but the fact that it's like on an account like this. Moving on, there is another account that's pretty much follows the exact same thing, same colors, but this time it keeps the circles, like circles right here, triangle, then there's a bunch of like different shapes. So yes, that's a very weird genre of accounts I've noticed on Instagram before, and other people have pointed out before. It could mean something. It could just be, schizophrenia posting on a bunch of different accounts. But I'm telling you, it's hundreds of accounts, all with random names. There's lists and lists and lists on Reddit. So again, if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. So this one is where the accounts start to take a sad turn. So if you get really queasy with stuff, because it does suggest really bad things in a very bad mental health state. So if you do struggle with those things, I would click off probably right now, but let's get into it. This account is called, "Oh Look, He Misses Casual Sex." His description reads, "I wish I was a bit more wild. All of my fun when I was little. Now I'm older and a snooze fest." And this description right here kind of fully explains his entire account and what he posts about. So scrolling through here, you see it's just a bunch of random pictures of him, random videos of him just sitting in his house. But when you go in one of his posts, I'll just go in this one for example. If you look at the descriptions, the descriptions are the most concerning part. For example, this one says, "Why do pretty blonde girls hate me so much? Is it because I think they sleep all around? If you were that hot, you'd want to fuck as much as you can too." What? So he seems like just a creep, talking about women. Then he starts talking about his loneliness. Like in this one, he talks about, "I like going out on the town, but for the last 23 years, I've had no one to go with. I don't think anyone wants me around them. I'd like to go places with women, but the problem is they ditch me the second something better comes along, or I'll get stood up. So I really can't take someone out. They'll have to take me. I won't go with just anybody, even though it looks that way." That is craziness. Also, look at this post. I'll move my camera. Look at the post. What is he posting? It's just a random picture of him. So I'm sorry if my face cam is blocking stuff, but yeah, it's just weird. It's kind of just the same thing over and over. Like this one, "I never knew there were so many pretty women. Like I can tell which ones are good for me or even like me. Sitting around waiting for it to happen is like spending all your life waiting to die." So, yes, I mean, that account just continues on with that same sentiment, talking about how lonely he is and his mental health and stuff. And yes, there are some weird comments suggesting he do terrible things to himself. And I'm not going to show those, but it's awful. It's an awful situation for a very sad guy apparently. But the things he says about women in some of his descriptions kind of make you not really feel bad for him. So, these next two accounts that I'm going to show are extreme trigger warnings. I'm being completely serious. You might not want to watch these. They get pretty disturbing. Alright, so the next account is the Truth That Sticks Saga. There are multiple accounts here that pretty much have the exact same name, and they all have the same level of just creepiness. And I forgot what it's called whenever something looks human, but it's not human, but it has that feel all throughout it. Uncanny, the uncanny valley. I keep stuttering. That's what all of these accounts resemble. So this first account that I'm going to look at right here is True This Sticks 11, and it basically is just it's a person trying to pretend like they're a kid or whatever. In this post right here, I'll move my camera for this one. But they basically just talk about their experience with elementary school and stuff, and it says, "Me wearing my burgundy leadership school blazer." So they're pretending to be this kid or something. And then their other post is just this exact same thing, by the way. And everyone is in the comments being weird. And the same thing is echoed in these creepier accounts like this one, the Truth Indeed Sticks 11. So you go in these videos and what is this a video of? It's just creepy. It's just what is happening? And people in the comments are saying telling them to do terrible things. I'll have to blur that out, but I'm sure you can guess what it says. In this comment section is just a random video of just, I don't even know what, ice creams and stuff. And this person just completely leaked their address. I'm gonna have to blur that too. Completely just doxed them on their own Instagram. And their description of their account says 10-year-old account managed by and supervised by parents. So they're pretending to be 10 years old again, just like this other account pretending to be very, very young. And then this same weird username is posting videos like this. Like, I'm all ready for school. I think my mommy is proud of me. What do you think, kids? And it's just a video of them like doing this. Like, I don't know. Very, very scary. But not as scary as this last account. I debated if I even should, list this one because it's so freaky. I don't really understand how this is on Instagram, and just to like put it out there, I want to say that all of the like blood in the face in this Instagram, it's all a mask. It's all a mask and it's like fake blood. It's all just fake. It's a person trying to be scary on their Instagram account, but it's freaky. I like didn't even know if I wanted to add this at all because even looking at this account, I'm an 18-year-old guy and I'm freaked out by this account. It's worse than you think it is. So if you want to click off now, if you want to skip probably like a couple minutes to the end of the video, go ahead and do that because it's not worth, actually freaking yourself out late at night and being scared to go to sleep and having nightmares. But I'll stop yapping. Let's get into it. So this account is called Wetbox. Their entire account basically is just them wearing like creepy masks. Like, this is probably one of the most tame posts they have, and it's just them like sitting on a staircase, like twitching, wearing the mask and stuff. Like, what is happening? And then like this person is like, this is one of their other tame videos, but I'm telling you, there's some bad stuff on this account, like some actual like demonic things on here. And like some of their posts here, they just like post like them in their basement, like moving around, like it's them down here. I don't know if you can get married. Is you ready? 'Cause I'm ready. All right, so genuinely my OBS just crashed and it like, I don't know what just happened. It just completely crashed. I thought I'd lost all the footage there for a second. But yes, that is the last account we're going to be showing today. I'm not going to reopen it. Be safe on Instagram. I can't stress that enough. There are crazy people out there. People who will post demonic things. People who will post, fake families. People who will post, their sad life. Pretend to be kids when they're not kids. Posting terrible, terrible things. So do not search up these accounts. It's really not worth it. But I really hope you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Comment down below if you like this video. I might do more creepy style videos like this. More reaction content on the way. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and